We continue now at the top of Daf Kufyud Zayin Amar Aleph and Meseches Bava Basra. This is Bava Basra Daf 117a. On the previous Amud, the Mishnah said that the daughters of Tzlofcha, they claimed 3 portions in the land. They claimed the portion of Tzlofcha, their father who left Mitzrayim, so he got a portion of the land for that. And also their grandfather Chefer, he got a portion of the land because he was also Yotzei Mitzrayim, and that went to Tzlofcha as a Bechor. He got a double portion from that portion, and so therefore they took 3 portions within the land of Eretz Yisrael. And the Gemara says, Tanan Kamando Amar Liyotzei Mitzrayim Neschalko Haaretz. Our Mishnah follows the one who says that the land of Eretz Yisrael was divided to the Yotzei Mitzrayim, meaning to say it was apportioned according to those who left Mitzrayim, it was given to them, and then those who entered Eretz Yisrael essentially inherited the land from their ancestors. And the Gemara continues, Tanya, as we learned in a Brisa, Rabbi Yoshia, Omer Rabbi Yoshia says, Liyotzei Mitzrayim Neschalko Haaretz, the land of Eretz Yisrael was divided according to those who left the land of Mitzrayim. Shenemar, as it says in the Pasuk, L'shmos matos avosam Yancholo was inherited according to the tribes of their fathers, meaning again the Yotzei Mitzrayim, who were the fathers of those who entered Eretz Yisrael. Elamani mekayim lo eila techole ka'aretz. So what do I do with the pasuk which says to these, meaning to those who entered Eretz Yisrael, you apportion the land benachal as an inheritance? It means lo eila ka'ela. It means to these, like these, meaning lahotzias hatzvalim. That comes to exclude those who are under the age of 20, who are not part of the census. We'll see the Rashbam in a moment. Rabbi Yonasan says, Leboy ha'aretz nischalka ha'aretz. Rabbi Yonasan says, unlike Rabbi Yoshia, Rabbi Yonasan says that the land was apportioned, it was divided and given to those who entered the land of Eretz Yisrael. Shenemar, like it says in the pasuk, Lo eila teicholek ha'aretz benachala. It says, to these you're going to divide the land as an inheritance. Elamani mekayim l'shmos matos avosam yinchala. But what do I do with the pasuk that says that it was given to the tribes of their fathers? That implies that it was given to the Yotzei Mitzrayim. And so to that, the Gemara says, Meshuna nachal azumi kol nachalos sheba'olam, because this inheritance was different than all other inheritances in the world. Shekol nachalos sheba'olam, because all other inheritances that happen, chayin yorshin mesim, the living are the ones who inherit from the dead. V'kan, but over here, mesim yorshin chayim, it was the dead who actually inherited from the living. We'll see the Rashbam in a moment on this as well. Amar Rebbe says, Emshalach mashal amahadover domer, I'll give you a mashal, what it's compared to. What is this idea that the dead are inheriting from the living? L'shnei achin kohanim, it's comparable to 2 brothers who are kohanim, shahayu birachas, and they live in one city. Lo'echad yeshlo ben echad, one of them has 1 son. V'echad yeshlo shnei bonim, and the other one has 2 sons. V'holchu l'goren, and so they go to the threshing floor. Zesha yeshlo ben echad, the one that has 1 son, notel chelak echad, that son goes and takes 1 portion. V'zesha yeshlo shnei bonim, and the one that had 2 sons and sent his 2 sons to the threshing floor, notel shnei chalakim, takes 2 portions, and so now one comes back with 2 portions because 2 of the sons were sent. The other one who sent 1 son is coming back with 1 portion. But what do? Machzir neitzel, and they then return everything they got to their fathers. V'chozren v'cholken b'shav, and then they go ahead and they divide everything evenly. And that's what happened in the division of Eretz Yisrael as well. Those who entered Eretz Yisrael, they took a portion of the land, but then it went up to their fathers who were Yotzei Mitzrayim, and it was redivided evenly among them. And the Rashbam explains Ka'ela again, according to the one who says that the land was divided among the Yotzei Mitzrayim. So what does it mean, Lo'ela techole ka'aretz, that you're going to give it to these individuals, you're going to give it to those who are entering Eretz Yisrael? It means Ka'ela, it means that they had to be adults, they had to be 20 years old. As the Rashbam explains, Shehein b'nei esrim, it means that when they left Mitzrayim, in order to get a share in the land, they had to be 20 years old. The Livnei esrim sheyatzu mi Mitzrayim nischalka ha'aretz, because it was only to those who were 20 years old when they left Mitzrayim that they got a portion of the land. That's what it means, Ka'ela, like those who are part of the census now, who are 20 years or older, so too when they left Mitzrayim, only those who are 20 years or older are going to get a portion of the land. Avalol fallen, but not for the young children, sheyatzu pachos mi ben chaf. If they left Mitzrayim and they were under the age of 20, shelo natalu chelek ba'aretz, they would not get a portion of the land of Eretz Yisrael. Loheim velo benehem, they don't get a portion and their children don't get a portion. Ela bizchus mo rishayin, they would only get if they have some individual who is going to bequeath it to them. Vim lo hayo lahem shemorish, if they have no other person to bequeath it to them. Sheyatzu mi Mitzrayim, who left Mitzrayim, could go and shelo hayo lahem av velo dod v'ach shemesu b'midbar. A person doesn't have a father, an uncle, or a brother that died in the midbar below banim without children. Az lo natalu chelek ba'aretz. So then these individuals who are entering Eretz Yisrael, they will not take a portion of the land because again they didn't have anybody over the age of 20 at the time of leaving Mitzrayim who was able to bequeath them the land. And the Rashbam continues, Uvesifri kasav, in the Sifri it's written, Ma tamad lomer lo eila techole karetz. Again, according to the one who says that the land was given to the Yotzei Yotzei Mitzrayim. So what does the pasuk mean when it says Lo Ela Techolek Haaretz? It means L'Ksheirim Ukadoshim. It means to say that it has to be Ka'ela, it has to be people who are kosher, people who are holy. Kolomar means to say La'afuke Rishoim. That pasuk is coming to say that the wicked do not get a portion of the land. La'afuke Rishoim Shebehen, to exclude the wicked among them. Shelo Hayalhen Chelek, but they would not get a portion of the land. Va'afilu B'nein, and also their children. Einon Zochen Ba B'Shvil Avi, and they would not get it because of their fathers. Meaning, if somebody left Mitzrayim and he was a wicked individual, he would not get a portion, and his sons would not get a portion from him. And those sons who are entering, the only way they would get is Ela B'Zchus Zikneim. They would get, let's say, from their grandfathers. Im Hayu Miyotzei Mitzrayim, if their grandfathers also left Mitzrayim, Kedaminan L'Kamon, like we say later on, B'nei Meraglim u'Mislonanim, we say that the children of the Meraglim and the Mislonanim, Noslu B'Zchus Avi Avihen, they were able to get in the merit of their grandfathers, the father of their fathers, Uv'Zchus Avi Imosein, or let's say in the Zechus of the father of their mothers, again the grandfather from the mother's side, but they were not able to get from their fathers. They were excluded because it had to be Kesheirim Ukadoshim. And the Rashbam continues, Alamani Mekayim Lashmos Matos Avosam, according to the one who said that the land was given to those who entered Eretz Yisrael. So what do we do with the pasuk which implies it was given to those that left Mitzrayim? Demashma Da'achar Yotzei Mitzrayim Nami Yesh Lanu L'Chalek Hanachal. That pasuk implies that we should follow the Yotzei Mitzrayim as well in dividing the land. Umeforish V'azal, and so the Gemara goes on to explain, Delahachi Ahani Lashmos Matos Avosam Yincholu. What do we do with the pasuk of Lashmos Matos Avosam? Dela'achar Shenatalu B'nei Ruvain V'Shimon Yud Aleph Chalokim Ba'aretz. After the children of Ruvain and Shimon, let's say together, they all take 11 portions in the land. Mechalken Osab Beineim. So then they divided among them Lefi Cheshbon Matos Avosam, according to the calculation of their fathers. Ki'ilu Liyotzei Mitzrayim, like those who left Mitzrayim. Dahainu Ruvain V'Shimon Avosam, meaning Ruvain and Shimon, their fathers Nischal Kohani Yud Aleph Chalokim. They're going to divide in half between Ruvain and Shimon those 11 portions. Ukegon Dahanu Yotzei Mitzrayim Hayu B'nei Esrim, and of course that's only if the Yotzei Mitzrayim were 20 years old. Dumya Deboy Haaretz, similar to those who were entering Eretz Yisrael, to Kapit Kra Le'inyan Nachal As Eretz Yisrael Avnei Chaf, because the pasuk is strict that those who are inheriting Eretz Yisrael have to be 20 years old. Kedechsiv La'ela, like it says the word La'ela, V'habonim Einon Ki Im Shluchim Bi'alma, and in this understanding, the sons, the children, are just like agents, Lahavi L'Shneim, to go up generations to the ones who left Mitzrayim, Yud Aleph Chalokim, to give them the 11 portions, V'chozrin Ruvain V'Shimon, and then Ruvain and Shimon go ahead, and Morishan Livneihen, Bonav Shel Ruvain Notlin Mechsam Yud Aleph, and they'll give to their sons. The children of Ruvain will take half of the 11 Chalokim, Uvno Shel Shimon and Notel Mechsam, the son of Shimon, will take half. V'hachi Tanya b'Tosefta, and here's how it's taught in the Tosefta, gives the exact case. Keitzad how so? Shnei Achin Shahayu Miyotzei Mitzrayim. Let's say you had two brothers that left Mitzrayim, that's our Ruvain and Shimon in the above example. La'echad yeshlo tesbanim, one of them has 9 sons, let's say Ruvain has 9 sons, v'la'echad yeshlo ben echad, and one of them has 1 son, Shimon has 1 son. V'lefneihen beis hei korin, dahainu yud lischin, there are 5 kor, which is 10 lesach in terms of how much land. Tisha natalu lesach tes lischin, v'echa natal lesach. So the 9 sons, they take 9 portions, and the 1 son, he takes his 1 portion. But then what they do is, hechzirim lavoseim, they then return these 10 portions up to their fathers, to Ruvain and Shimon. V'chazru ha'avos v'horishim livneihen, and then the fathers go and give it back down to the children equally, so that now the 1 son gets 5 portions, and then the 9 sons, they divide 5 portions. Tes achin notlu mechsa shen kurayim v'chetzi. 9 of the brothers, they take half, which is 2.5 kor. V'echad and natal mechsa, and the other one takes half of it. Shen kurayim v'chetzi, that also is going to be 2.5 kor. V'zeu shamru b'chol makom chayin yorshin es hamesim. That's what it means when we say the living are the ones that are yorshin es hamesim in a normal situation. V'kan hamesim yorshin es hachayim, and over here it's the dead who actually inherit from the living. So again, everyone who enters Eretz Yisrael gets 1 portion, but then it goes up to their fathers and it's divided evenly among the brothers. And the Brisa continues with a third opinion of how the land of Eretz Yisrael was divided up. Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar Omer, Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar says, and we will continue with this discussion in the next video on Daf Kufyud Zayin Amud Beis.